Switch one's usually a little longer, so I just wanted to make sure to know which one I'm sending to the Roku channel.
Yeah.
Man, some of these nuts.
Got Supreme Court authority over these nuts.
All right, so we're officially live on Facebook, so we're live everywhere.
All right. You are watching BlurdDotRadio.
Wait, I was gonna say, hold on a second.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Now go ahead.
You are watching BlurdDotRadio. Hey. Greetings, folks. You are watching BlurdDotRadio, BLURDDOTRADIO. I am your host, Mike Stidham. I am joined by Steve. What did you do?
DJ.
I'm not got him.
There was something else I have for you.
It's confusing enough. DJ L-Okari.
Yo.
DJ L-Okari.
You got a new trigger pad?
And
Let me just push buttons, not even looking.
and our very special guest this evening, he is a Buffalo rapper. I found out about him on a Lord Sears freestyle session where he freestyled so hard that the guy next to him forgot his lines. His name, L-Biz. Thank you for being here, L. So, folks at home, we're going to talk about, tonight we're going to talk about two trailers in Act 2. It will be Judas and the Black Messiah and How to Fake a War. In the third act, we're going to take a shot, and then we're going to play a really too complex version of our favorite game, Trading Rappers. We're going to start off the way that we start off every show with Blurt Outs.
Blurt it out.
L-Biz, I'd like to start with you. Just came out with Latter-day Saints.
Indeed.
You are from the hottest city in hip-hop right now.
It feels that way.
It definitely, like, Buffalo is definitely, like, solidified on the map right now. How does it feel for your city to get recognition? Because we're from Cleveland. We had it once in 2016. That was about it.
It's awesome. I'm enjoying it. You know, I've obviously, like, with with the things that's happening with the more prominent artists from the city, I'm actually reaping benefits from it now. You know, like, there's a lot of opportunity that's happening, and, you know, I'm making myself available to be able to capitalize, and I'm just enjoying the moment. We all of us have been grinding for over 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, so for us to get our recognition now, it's a great feeling, you know, and it powers us all to want to work even harder to continue to, you know, just keep it going, you know. It's great. I'm smiling, you know what I mean? Good.
Facts.
You know.
One quick question. What's the rent? What's the rent like? You know.
The rent.
Yeah.
Has it gone up yet?
It's been getting kind of high. We in the averaging about $850 right now.
For a one bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lit.
That's
Boy,
lit,
if you don't
boy.
get out of here. Let me tell you
That's a
something.
rare
I'm
find.
currently
That's a
in
rare
a
find.
studio. Okay, a studio. And I believe I'm paying about $900.
Yeah,
That's cheap. That's honestly
yeah,
cheap.
you
It
good.
started at like $750, I want to say, and it's increased $25 every year. Meanwhile, my friends in New York, she's getting a rent-controlled spot that's about the same size, and she said the rent's only going to go up about 2%. 2%.
It's a buyer's market here, though. It's a buyer's market. We want to, like, rent. Like, our cost of living is low, but there's, like, I want to say about maybe 15,000 below the national income average.
Nice.
Right. So yeah. So, like, I want to say, like, the national average income is like something over 60,000, somewhere around there. I'm just throwing numbers out, but like, we're in like the 40s, like, with average per capita income. So because it's so, like, the income is so bad, there's not a lot of opportunity for people to make money. Like, everybody sells dinners, Everybody sells dinners.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing hair, and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole bunch of side hustles going on just to pay rent. So you got a little bit of money.
Is dinners a code word?
No, why would you say that?
I mean, I feel like just as
My grandma used to do
millennials
that.
and just black millennials in general, everybody has at least one side hustle. Like you'll have like a full-time job, a part-time job, and a side hustle. That was me, and was still, I think, my best financial year. Made maybe $55,000 that year. Again, full-time, part-time, side hustle.
Oh man.
It's a pandemic, so side hustles are the hustles. My job has been shut down for months. All I have is side hustles. What blurred out do you have for us tonight?
Oh man, let me pick. Let's see. So first, well, I mean I got a few, but I'll go with this one because I think this is like the nerdiest thing that I've done in months. I sold my Spawn collection.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Pandemic
For money?
is hard.
For like good
did.
money? Or
I had a lot of I think I sold like about 15 pieces of die-cast Spawn collectibles.
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane ones?
Yeah, the Todd McFarlane one. Yeah. And it hurt my soul. I kept one. I got a Marv character from I can't think. Yeah. I have one of those. So I kept that one.
Financially, did you land in a good place because of it?
No.
Okay. I was hoping the best for that.
I fanned out when I bought them and like unpackaged them. And just was being stupid with them, so I didn't really take care of them. So somebody bought them, so
No, it's still good money.
Like I understand the concept of not taking them out of the package, but what the fuck? Why'd I buy it? If I can't put it on top of my TV, what do I have it for?
I mean, as one who has a bunch of little bobble-headed Funko Pops around my room, sometimes they still look interesting. They got the little window so you can see them and like appreciate them without having to worry about having to dust them and all the little crevices and everything.
Right, you can't gotta fight each other.
But then there are other
exactly.
There are other pieces that just look better out of the box. So, like I got my little Tom here, baby Tom, and his baby daddy Tom above us, or like I got Conti. Like you can't really appreciate.
Oh, Conti, nice.
Like him in the box, you can't appreciate that. Or like I also have Radical Edward, and she's like cross, which I actually have another version of her that's just like the basic pose. She's in the box.
This is making me so sad that I sold my stuff.
Yeah, good job.
Whoa, bring you back up. Latter-day Saints, if you could tell people where to buy that, where to follow you on social media.
Yes, my social media, my name is L-Biz, my name is L-Biz on all social media platforms. IStayBusy.com is my website, ISTAYBIZZY, and shop.IStayBusy.com if you want to buy some merch. Yeah.
There you go. And this is a Latter-day Saint shirt you're wearing.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Buffalo Kids.
I still got a few of these left, so if you want to cop one.
Yeah.
Tight.
So folks, hit up L-Biz's business. He stays busy. He's out there.
Tired.
Steve.
What have I done? Honestly, I can only think about the last, I won't even call it nerdy things. I watched 2 documentaries last night while I was getting high at 3 a.m. and fucking the one is was called The Last Narc, which is the conclusion of that is basically that the United States government controls all cartels and drug trades everywhere.
Thanks.
They control the cartels. And it was just absolutely, it was like a 4 or 5 part documentary.
Was this on Netflix?
It's on Amazon Prime, but I'm sure you can bootleg that shit if you ain't got it. fucking so that led me into another documentary, and I think Michael, also being from the city of Cleveland, he will know about this documentary. It's called The Unseen, which is about the murders committed by Anthony Sowell, where there were 11 bodies, or
11 bodies in a head, I believe.
11 bodies in a head found, but they weren't bodies because they were not whole bodies.
So it's like what cats do when they want to kill their children.
And because what was that, Elgin?
I said, so it's basically like what cats do when they want to kill their kids. They just leave a head.
More or less, it is bad. But like it's about, but basically another simplification of a documentary, what I took away from that documentary is that if you are a Black female addicted to drugs person, you basically, nobody gives a fuck. But like, how are you gonna it's a whole thing that I feel I get really upset about, is that police are supposed to protect and like make these neighborhoods better, but if you don't give a fuck about the type of people that are already there, then how are you making this neighborhood better? There's no way to like improve this. But anyway, it gave me more detail. I already know what Cleveland, the city of Cleveland, and certain areas in East Cleveland smell like. And like, just to hear like other people talk about it. Just to
armpit, a little bit of urine.
A little bit of urine, but like in East Cleveland, like there's weeks that they don't pick up the garbage. Like I've seen piles of garbage on people's like front lawns and shit, where they can't, the city's so poor that they can't afford to pick up the garbage. So there's certain things that are accepted there that shouldn't be accepted in a modern society. And it's just like, watching that documentary reminded me of like, just like why like we need to make changes in our society right now. And that's where I'll end my blurt out there. Fuck 12.
Thank you, Steve. Shout out to you, Steve.
Yeah.
You'll get I don't even think East Cleveland has a mayor.
I don't think they do. I don't think they have more than 2 police officers.
No, that's why we could speed and do illegal shit in these cities.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm watching.
Euclid and Kinsman are the E-way. I don't care what you're talking about.
Anytime that I was too drunk to drive,
Yeah, man. So first things first is so every once in a while I start watching YouTube videos that are review like old Black movies, and then this dude named Prim or whatever does like all these reviews. Is funny as fuck. And this time he was reviewing Paid in Full, and then I realized, damn, I ain't never seen Paid in Full.
Really? That's one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, I've never actually. And you know what?
Black Card revoked.
Shut your ass. I seen it now, nigga. Hush. But
time just quiet.
Yeah, actually, what?
Well, we know Ashley.
We know Ashley.
No, well, you know what? To be honest, though, like
I'm on probation.
So like I realized why though. You know what I mean? Like it was one of them movies that like you look at the cover, and you're like, well, this shit look like it ain't like a real movie. It look like a B movie on the cover and shit.
Maybe I'm just used to hood movies.
Nah. I mean, like some hood movies look legit.
Property.
You know what I'm saying? Like I also rewatched The Brothers and shit. And, like that movie has not aged at all. It hasn't aged well at all. But yeah.
Which one is The Brothers?
The Brothers, the one with Shamar Moore and Morris Chestnut, and D.L. Hughley has this whole thing with his wife because she won't suck his dick. Right. The movie has not aged well at all. Like just at all. But yeah, man, so I realized I hadn't watched Paid in Full, and then I watched it and I was like, damn, this is a good ass movie. Really I did not realize how good that film was. I was like, damn, okay. This was
shout out to Cameron. I would have had no idea that he could act at all.
Yo,
he just was Cameron.
You know
You know how they say the part where he like hit the guy and drug him out of the car? That really happened. That's why that guy had that look on his face.
Oh wow! I would not.
You didn't expect Cameron to actually punch him in the face and drag him out the car.
You know what? Like, and a bad thing is, I used to get in college. Like, I have a homie named Mike who used to always another homie named Mike in college, who used to be like.
I met DJ L-Biz in college. Just to clarify that.
So this dude was like, Mike used to always make fun of me because they like, man, you kind of look like Cameron. They used to like whenever they had like find embarrassing ass photos of Cameron, they'd be like, hi, you kind of look like this nigga. And then sadly,
do actually now that I'm seeing it.
Sadly, when I was watching Paid in Full, I was like, I kind of see it. Okay, I see it.
y'all got the same good ass hairline. Honestly,
I was kind of mad. I was like, yeah.
Those 14 bricks right there.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I watched Paid in Full and was like, actually, this is a good movie. And like the fact that like that whole movie is like based off a true story is even more crazy.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Like I was like as I was watching, I was like, man, this shit still feel a little too real. It's like this obviously got to be somebody's story. I thought it was Jay-Z's story for like 2 seconds. The way that was. But then, like, doing more research.
One of the first gangster rappers, if not, it was Schoolie D, Ice-T, and what's AZ Faison?
No, it's an actual dude. And I can't remember what his name is off top. But yeah, it was a really fucked up story. Like, you know, like all that shit really happened to him. And then I finally found out that they have the dub of My Hero Academia in English, so I'm finally watching the rest of it. So.
Nice.
About to finish that.
Damn good anime.
Yeah, and yeah, man. So I think that I'm gonna end it right there for my blurred out stuff, so we have time.
Well, thank you, DJ L-Biz. Ash, got him.
Blurt it out.
What you got this week?
Got him. For some odd reason, I decided to, as y'all have seen over the weekend, revisit my Batman Boondocks parody mashups.
Can we show the audience, please?
Huh?
Can we show the audience like at least 1 or 2?
The ones that you downloaded, or was
yes.
to my timeline?
Yeah, no, like the ones we downloaded. Can we show them real quick?
Yeah.
All right. So.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Let's whoop this nigga's ass right now. Man, I can't believe this. You a fraud.
Oh, I'm a fraud. You scared too?
I'm 8. Ow.
I told you put your seatbelt on, but no, little niggas gotta do their thing.
I'm scared now. You're not gonna cry now, are you?
Your mama got caught giving up neck in the bathroom at the Woodcrest Country Club, and it wasn't your dad. Your mama does cocaine when she think nobody around.
Who told you that?
What you gonna do? What you gonna...
It's a little...
So, yeah, that's a project I took on,
It's too good.
like, maybe 5 years ago. It was a while ago. I did it, like, on a whim. I don't even think the Son of Batman movie was even relevant at the time. Like, nothing was relevant. Boondocks wasn't, like, relevant. I mean, it's relevant, but, you know, like, in the pop culture, mainstream, on everybody's lips at the time. Son of Batman... Even when it was out, nobody was really feeling it because nobody really likes Damian Wayne. I like Damian Wayne. I like him being a rat. So randomly, I was like, I think the same studios animated
It did.
Yeah,
it is the same studio.
and the Batman movies. And I mean, it's Warner Brothers, so it's like, let me just put some of these things together. And yeah, so that was born. And it's mainly just been posted on like my Facebook. The old ones were just pasted on my Facebook, which you just showed, or the recent ones that I made over the weekend. But mainly my Facebook and my Tumblr. And they've never really gotten more than like 5 views because my Facebook is set to friends only, and my Tumblr, while public, just again, relevancy. Ain't nobody looking at it. So I'm going to re-upload all of these as a compilation on Thursday for my Instagram, AKS_AMBs. which is like my retrospective project I've undertaken during quarantine to just kind of reflect on the videos I've made for fun and see if I've really made any creative growth in them. More so for me than for anyone else other than like Elgin, because he's like, I like these, you should post them. So
these are hilarious.
It's like that one view on all my videos. Like I think the most views I have on the video is like 9.
Yeah, put them on, definitely put them on Instagram because they just added a new, because TikTok's about to go down in the United States. So they just added Reels, so you can put much longer videos up there now, or like you can do a lot more.
We should put it on the BlurdDotRadio IG page.
Yeah, share it in the story. Yeah.
I feel like an old woman because like I really do not know the full extent of like Instagram. Stories annoy me personally. I don't understand.
I can't fast forward them.
So
the only story I like is Elgin.
Right. They move too fast or they move too slow and I can't go back. I just post it. Yeah. Or if it's not supposed to last, then put it on Snapchat. Like that's what that's for. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Nope.
But yeah, between my Ash Gotham Instagram and my AKS AMB's Instagram, I post some of my more recent ones on my main personal Instagram and my like old AMBs and some of my more recent stuff I'll start uploading after I've gone through my 5+ years of old videos that I'm actually able to find from old hard drives. So there's a few that just they're gone.
That's
but
yeah. Actually, one more time, if you could tell people where to find these videos, just to make sure that they.
You can find the throwbacks at AKS_AMDS, and you can find some of my more recent videos and cute pictures of me at Ash_GOT_EPM.
Right, it is right there on your screen. So folks, that has been our blurred out segment. Now, DJ L.O. Kari is gonna hit you with some hits. You get the reverb?
I can't reach it.
I
was like, it's too far away. I was trying.
That's the latest thing I've heard a DJ say. It is too far.
Sorry.
But DJ L.O. Kari, what hits are you gonna hit us with?
Well, we got some music videos to play by L-Biz, so I wanted to make sure that we gave some honor to this guy for his amazing work. And one of the videos that we're gonna start off playing, we're gonna play 2. So first one being For the Homies, and then the second one is Daddy's Girl. So you want to introduce these, man?
Sure. Check it out, man. Once again, my name is L-Biz. First video is called For the Homies from my project that I released late last year, Erie County. And then the second video, the song is actually called Daddy's Princesses.
There you go.
But featuring my daughter, my 16-year-old daughter. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yes, sir. And then we also gonna be playing. We actually have Stomping Rounds coming up this Thursday, so we're gonna be playing a lot of hits from youth that are a part of Stomping Rounds. They are all fucking fire as hell. So yeah, there we go.
Nice. All right, you are watching BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. We will be back in about 15 minutes. What's that? 8-10, somewhere around there. We'll be watching trailers. You don't want to miss that.
Busy. This for the homies. For the homies. All my niggas. Yeah. Only stitches, snitches get is what's given by morticians. Try swimming with the sharks, but these guppies ain't swore fishes. Chase chicken, never tripping over bum bitches. Poor Christmases told some of my homies to drug chemists. My dudes whip the rock like it's one of they arch nemesis. Bag it, distributed, block shifts like line scrimmages. Destroyed the room in the house, the ounces we missing. And that drought and couch cushions had niggas ready to kill shit. All facts, shooter brought the shotty to the bachelor party. Saw the strippers' asses clapping, now he wanna clap somebody. Comfy round the dealers and killers like cousins. Say you my opposition, they'll have you wishing you wasn't. I thought I told you if I ain't done it, I seen it done. The coolest cats around me be the meanest ones. Talk to me nice, or spend your final moments begging for Christ. I lust for money, but my buddies got a violence vice, so mind your life.
Some of my homies sell work, some of them got jobs. Some of my homies is rappers, some of my homies rob. All my homies hungry, but none of my homies starve. I call my homies, cause my homies go hard. For the homies. This one is for the homies, yeah.
My homies locked in federal facilities for drug facilitation. My homies caged in cubicles working for stupid wages. My homies swell up faces when haters make bogus statements. My homies moving and shaking, that's major motivation. See, we've been patiently waiting, the time is now. For snatching plates and vacate your space at the money pound. Busy dead nice for writing, I rap like it's mummies round. Squad hungry for success, sick of hearing that tummy ground like hello, 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 you hear me now? I'd hate to use the silencer to satisfy the sound. If the homies run down with them 4 pounds, that's a hell of a greeting. Or here's a round of applause, that's one hell of a beating. I lust for money, but my buddies got a violence vice. A shame I had to tell you twice, you begging for a longer night. Nighty-night niggas, ever go night-night nigga?
Some of my homies sell work, some of them got jobs. Some of my homies is rappers, some of my homies rob. All my homies hungry, but none of my homies starve. I call my homies, cause my homies go hard. For the homies. This one is for the homies, yeah. This one is for the homies, yeah.
Yeah. Daddy's little princesses. Daddy's little princesses. I know my daughters is my karma cause I womanize. So if I'm seeming overprotective, don't be surprised. You see the truth about my youth, I was reckless with thoughts. My pitch was gifted, when we kicked it, they gave me the box. The floozies was never the ones that I wanted to lock. But when the birds is fertile, farmers will give them a. That's why I water my seeds, trying never to drown them. Teach them how to hustle till the hustler's uncomfortable round them. Tell them they grind is more attractive than they body shape. So can't no sit at the table without an equal plate. And we don't do 50-50, it's 100-100. Digging for a diamond in the roughest work, gotta sweat if you want it. Still it's a process to polish a precious gemstone. That's what daddy doing whenever he dropping gems on his princesses. Daddy's little princesses. Gotta teach them about the birds and the bees, how to spot a thirsty young version of me. One of the greatest I'm determined to be, cause they say the apple don't fall from the tree. And my princesses,
I'm so sick of all his
daddy's little princesses. Yeah, my princesses, I love my babies. Daddy's little princesses. See, I never had the guts to disrespect my mama. That behavior from your mate should never be condoned. Take care of home, keep all these silly way about your drama. Just do your best, but when you stress, step away from your phone. Soon as you brew the tea, if it's too hot, they quick to spill it. And the best of your besties can turn to super villains. Hard enough to be woman in this society. You turn victim or statistic to the streets, nah. Honor your father up in heaven and the one on earth. Maintain your character when these characters trying to work your nerves. You probably thinking my advice is premature. Just trying to protect my babies from these grown little boys. You my princesses, daddy's little princesses. Gotta teach him about the birds and the bees, how to spot a thirsty young version of me. One of the greatest I'm determined to be, cause they say the apple don't fall far from the tree. And my princesses, daddy preaching, I'm so sick of all his daddy's little princesses. My princesses, I'm so sick of all his daddy's little princesses. Here go daddy preaching, I'm so sick of all his lectures. They be like, here go daddy preaching, I'm so sick of all his lectures. If they listen to the lessons, weapons stay inside the dresser. Tell your knight in shining armor, I'm medieval with the Wesson. He ain't about his business, he won't get my blessings. With daddy's little princesses, daddy's little princesses. Gotta teach him about the birds and the bees, how to spot a thirsty young version of me. One of the greatest I'm determined to be, cause they say the apple don't fall far from the tree. And my princesses, daddy's little princesses. My princesses, daddy's little princesses. Here go daddy preaching, I'm so sick of all his lectures. Here go daddy preaching, I'm so sick of all his lectures.
Stray butterflies, feelings inside, I can't deny. You give me life, stray butterflies, feelings inside, I can't deny. You give me life, you give me life, you give me life. You give me life, you give me life, you give me. Taken for granted, telling me lies. Found something different, not like other guys. I'ma take my time, try to do you right. Last nigga left, hope you stay by my side. I'm tired of pain, but that's all I feel. Stop searching for love, and now it is here. And I hope I don't fuck up this time, cause you give me life. And now I feel like I can fly. You give me life. And now I feel like I can fly. You give me life, stray butterflies, feelings inside, I can't deny. You give me life, stray butterflies, feelings inside, I can't deny. You give me life, you give me life, you give me life. You give me life, you give me life, you give me life. Clouds don't got nothing on what I'm feeling. Head on a high, my head through the ceiling. Fairy tale ending, hoping it comes true. Cause can't no one have me feeling the way you do. Cause you give me life, you give me life, you give me life. You give me life, you give me life, you give me life. You give me, you give me, you give me life. You give me life, you give me life. You give me, you give me, you give me life.
Bitch, I be tough like Gorilla Glue. My homies just ask what got into you. You won't see me posted without the crew. We drive these girls crazy from 10 to 2. Ay, I'm hitting, I vanish like peekaboo. Ay, electrocute you like I'm Pikachu. Ay, I'm blessing the beat without a achu. Ay, that's why they be asking what he gon' do. Ay, niggas tryna kick it like it's kung fu. Ay, Niggas be funny, got the puns too, ayy. Let my hair hang like Rapunzel, ayy. If you try to test me, then you done so, ayy. Why you tryna ruin all the fun though, ayy? The fun's low, or you don't know. On the road to success, but it's too slow. Take off be a rocket like I'm mellow. Wait, stop. I'm climbing on up on my way to the top. Why two and with me? Just wait till we pop. Blowing they heads, you know this shit a bop. Ay, Cartier, I need my watch. Ay, hand me my check or my guap. Ay, OG, no stressing. You know that I got you. Take you out the hood, cause you gave a lot. I'm just testing the waters.
BlurdDotRadio will be coming back after this.
Woo, woo, get rich like the Carters. For my sons and my daughters. Woo, woo, I do it way harder. Got the plug like a charger. Woo, woo, you know I'm a martyr. So why even bother?
Feeling like a damn barber, I'ma line them up and chop them. Better know what yeah I mean, like you fan of the Rockets. Bitch, I'm finna blast off. While you standing there, you watching, I'm sitting and plotting. I ain't got no other option. Hating niggas going coffins, only really fuck up bosses. I'm a humble beast, baby, but I know that I'm the hottest. Tell them other niggas stop it with the frontin' and the gossip. Everybody stop the talking if I ain't the fucking topic. I got them jumping like they in a fucking mosh pit. Send shots if you tweaking on some op shit. No gun, but a nigga get it poppin'. Gotta get it cause they know what the option. I can never lose, I move with the wind. Change history, I move with the pen. You can get it, you ain't the kin. It's only fam with me, cause I don't fuck with friends. Woo! Got them screaming, woo! They gon' witness me do what I said I do. Leave my stamp, I deliver like letters do. Steady hating, bitch, go get some revenue. Gain them inseparable, know we a special crew. Ever seen us, then you witness the spectacle. We walk in building, go off like some metal do. Please don't test us or get treated like medical.
I'm just testing the waters, prepare for the slaughter. Woo, woo, get rich like the Carters. For my sons and my woo, woo, I do it way harder. Got the plug like a charger. Woo, woo, you know I'm a martyr. So why even bother?
I'ma keep it real, I'll never fold. Put that on my mama, put that on my soul. You know if you rockin', I'm down the road. We'll walk your ass like a 10 roll. I'm so cold, it's more like froze. So when I make it rain, it's more like snow. Yeah, I got money, but I need more. If you ain't a team, don't call me bro. Smile in my face, more like foe. The game come first like an intro. We gon' take what you owe like a repo. Might take a little more like we need those. I stay real like I'm Evo. You can't shoot back like a free throw. Need a check for a meal, add some zeros. Taking pics on the low, tell her let me pose. You back where I was like a year ago. Here we go, they like she don't give a fuck. I'm like you already know, never fold. I'm with my team, we gon' get the gold. We gon' win it all and bring it home. I'm speaking money, better decode. You ain't riding for me, you can hit the road. You not on my level, not even close. Got the greatest on my team, hanging with the goats.
All right, and we're back.
Right, you are watching BlurdDotRadio. DJ Lokari just hit you with some hits. DJ Lokari, what hits did you hit him with?
Well, I think the first two hits we should just reiterate one more time for L-Biz. Go ahead, tell them what those hits were, L-Biz.
One more time. That's For the Homies from the Erie County Project and Daddy's Princesses from the Latter-day Saint Project. Both of those projects are out right now, streaming everywhere. Make sure you go check it out.
There you go. And then those last hits, the last song you just heard was called Woo! And that's by C Baby and Baby D, the main person on the track. It goes by the name of J Ham. All of them are you from Kumba Links with their own projects and whatnot. They're all doing amazing work right now. And then before that, you heard Butterflies by Taylor Monet. Make sure you go and check out her music. You can find all that. If you need to go to BlurdDotRadio's Instagram stories, you'll probably be able to see those artists and whatnot. But they're all doing great work, man. So support young artists. Let's get it.
I'm gonna just real quick. Is Taylor Monet light skinned? Because that sounds like a light skinned man.
No, she's a very chocolate young lady.
Interesting. Interesting. So folks, it is time for us to talk about some trailers.
Trey, hey. Hey man, I was trying to get there.
That was some good improv right
Hey now.
The two movies on the docket for tonight are Judas and the Black Messiah, the story of Chicago's own Fred Hampton and his assassination and the government's plot in it. And then we're going to talk about a movie that actually came out 2 days ago called How to Fake a War, that is not a very veiled metaphor for another similar situation happening now. We will get into that. But first, we will talk about Judas and the Black Messiah. DJ L-Okari, if you could hit us with that clip.
Deputy Chairman Fred Hampton of the Illinois Black Panther Party.
What the hell you just say?
Repeat after me. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. Message.
You're looking at 18 months for the stolen car, 5 years for impersonating a federal officer, or you can go home.
The Black Panthers are forming a rainbow coalition of oppressed brothers and sisters of every color.
Their aim is to sow hatred and inspire terror.
I will learn all that I can. These ain't no terrorists. You can murder a liberator, but you can't murder liberation. You can murder a revolutionary, but you can't murder revolution. And you can murder a freedom fighter, but you can't murder freedom. Oh my God! I'm gonna die for the people because I live for the people. I live for the people because I love the people. This Chicago, nigga.
Shout out to DJ L-Okari. Perfect scoring to the score of a trailer, you know?
Man, there you go now.
So from Judas and the Black Messiah, starring what's Darius' real name?
Lakeith Stanfield.
Mm-hmm. Martin Sheen plays J. Edgar Hoover. We got Lil Rel.
Wait, Lil Rel was in there? How did I miss that?
Well, no, I'm reading off of the cast list on that.
They probably filmed part of it in Chicago, but we didn't get invited because they filmed it in like fucking Albany Park or some shit.
Oh, word, that's what it was?
Yeah.
Listen, we're not about to sit here and shit on the movie that is very well timed. It needs to be out right now to guide all the people who are in the street and to show them that there really was a person who did this before them, who was murdered by the government that was sworn to protect him. I'm looking forward to it. I do think it's interesting that there's another British actor playing a Black American figure. Yeah, not just a Black American figure, but a Black American icon. I have heard this just because they're not stacked. They don't have to pay him as much.
I mean,
Samuel L. Jackson somewhere in
accurate.
Yeah. It's mostly about cost. I am excited about this. I think this is going to be this generation's. I hope that this is going to be this generation's Malcolm X. Malcolm X was a important movie in my formative years. Shout out to Denzel and Spike Lee. I'm all for it. It's coming out in 2021 in theaters. We'll see if that's even possible. They might want to rethink that strategy. Steve, what do you think?
This I feel like this is like goes back to what I was talking about in my blurred out. It goes back to like how like the government kind of like controls a lot of shit, and obviously you have the Judas character here played by Lakeith Stanfield. Message. And like it's just the CIA infiltrates all organizations, you know. Except the Klan. Well, yeah. No, they have them in the Klan too. They have them in the Klan. They're there.
They guide the Klan. They don't stop.
They won't. It's not about stopping. It's about control, and like keeping it within a controllable whatever is for profit for the government. I don't know. I don't know what's actually happening. I don't want the show to get shut down by the government. Anyway, I have a. I'm talking about bootlegging all the time. But yeah, I've seen Fred Hampton's. They have his military jacket, one of his military jackets, hanging in the African American Museum here in Chicago, because it is Chicago. He is a Chicago activist. I'm very happy that my two younger brothers wrote the movie. The Lucas brothers. They wrote part of it. Yeah, they're the co-writers. Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about this movie. Other than the always British niggas playing real niggas from the trenches and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, from the slab. But other than that, I have no problem with this movie. I love it. I'll pay money for it, even after I bootleg it twice.
After I pay money for it, because I might want to do it. Yeah. DJ Lokari, what do you think about that?
First off, I want to say that like it's really hard for me to hate on this film, considering they got this generation's Denzel Washington and Lawrence Fishburne playing these roles. Because I mean, like
that's a strong statement to make.
I mean, they've been leading the best Black Hollywood films that we've had in the last couple of years. Am I wrong?
For
like
sure.
Everything that has been good when it comes to Black film has starred these two young men.
Yeah.
I mean that they're this generation's Denzel and Lawrence Fishburne. Quote me.
Right, you heard it here first.
But also, I do think their roles should have been switched because.
Really, I think he looks a lot like
Cause homie don't look nothing like.
Yo, he does. He does.
Right, so here's my take.
He looks like Fred Hampton.
He does not look like Fred Hampton at all. No, but that's why I said I think that. So that's. Did you hear my first statement? I said we have this generation's Denzel and Lawrence Fishburne. They both can act.
It would have suspend disbelief for a little bit.
Hey, that's why I said. But I feel like both of them could have did the job. You know what I mean? Yeah. Honestly, so that's why I was like, I would have probably preferred to have them switch.
Here's what I gotta say real quick to you, Elgin, is that there's not a lot of color photos of Fred Hampton.
Was he really
so
that dark?
We don't know what his like hue of blackness was. We can imagine it, but he could be darker than we believe he is.
But Lakeith is American though.
Huh?
Isn't
also?
No, I can't hate on that. I agree. You're right.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Hey, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
I think they should have got DJ L-Lokari to play Fred Hampton.
I don't, you know what? There's a poll out there about my homie Damon Williams, Damon Williams Jr.
Oh, really?
Playing that,
oh, yeah.
He basically is this generation's Fred Hampton. And yeah, so I don't know, man. But am I gonna hate on this movie? Absolutely not. I'm going to go see this. I'll probably go out the weekend that it streams.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, man, it's some things that's gonna be guaranteed with this movie. I'm gonna like the acting. That's it. Say what you want about Lakeith's personal views and him not wearing shoes in interviews and all that other weird shit that he do. Yeah. You know, but he can act, man. He can most definitely act. I stand by what I said at the beginning. What the hell did old dude say in the beginning? Like, he said, but it was on the Black Panther part. I was like, what? Like, what the hell you just say? I did not know.
This is back when people were like grandkids and people that moved up to the South.
I rewatched that shit like 5 times trying to get what he said, because I honestly did. It was on the Black Panther. What, nigga? What did you say? Like, speak so. That was the best take. That was really the best take.
I'm gonna fake my Chicago accent for the rest of the show.
Wow.
We don't sound that far. Being from Cleveland, we don't sound that far from the Chicago.
I vote.
What?
Just saying.
All right, Joe. Ash, what do you think about this one?
I definitely think it is an Oscar contender just based on race relations, and it's a period piece. Mm-hmm. The Oscars love anything that is a period piece first and foremost. and has race relations in it just so they can pat themselves on the back. Like, diverse, yes, we nominated something. Will it win anything though? Probably not. Did Harriet win anything last year?
I mean, Harriet wasn't that good though.
Yeah,
I heard
this is true. It didn't have Ryan Coogler on it, so you know, Ryan Coogler has.
I don't think Ryan Coogler's on this one. Like, I thought he was, and then I went and looked at the.
Did they say he was the director?
Yeah, he on this one.
Directed by Shaka King.
I'm gonna say this: if the person that played Harriet looked like she actually ran that far and freed that many people, Maynard would have got it. I know some.
Harriet Tubman did.
She ran in that one movie.
If they would have gave to the old girl who played Michonne.
Yeah, she does look like
thank you. That's all I gotta say. There's plenty of dark-skinned,
they're trying
amazing
to diversify
actresses.
their black female actresses.
She wasn't that good.
But they're
Same
doing that
problem.
thing of diving literally across the pond and into it.
Exactly. To play historical African American roles.
African American. Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
You know, as if just because you're black, you know, it's the monolith kind of thing. Like, it's black and they're acting, they're this, that, and the other. But it's like there's a lot of American actors too who are trying to like get in the scene, you know. So I can only hope that this is not taking away from an American actor who was trying to get in on this. Because I mean, the way filming is in general, you know, it could be someone did want to get on this project, but they're still obligated to be signed onto another one. They can have conflict and things. We don't know what's going on in the background. All I know is this does look like an interesting take on it. I wonder how deep they'll go into the bashing of the FBI and how conniving they were in undermining what the Black Panther movement was. Because, you know, a lot of the documents that was released were released by white people.
True.
You know, so it's like, you know, they always want to kind of uphold the whistleblowers, but then at the same time, they don't like to appear racist. But it's like, understand that Black people can recognize that not all white people are racist, but oftentimes the people who are racist are going to be white. So for us to, like, in general, when we're just maneuvering people, in the back of our mind, we're wary. You know, at least for me, like, I'm not trying to, every white person I approach, I don't trust, you know, but it's just one of those, well, that's you.
I have an issue.
I just have in the back of my mind that
it takes me a second to smile at a white person.
In general, I go on the basis of I can't trust everybody off the bat, you know. But there's that part of you that is, you know, being a part of the American society, you know that there's going to be some kind of preconceived notions about you in any interaction. So you can only hope to put your best foot forward, but know that there's a chance that it could just be read off the wrong way. All that to say, there are still some things about American society that the movie industry tries to present, but they still do it in kind of a glossy way that doesn't make you feel too uncomfortable. And I'm curious to see how uncomfortable they're willing to make the white audience members.
I'm kind of assuming because the Lucas Pros are involved, they don't do a lot to. I feel like this movie's not going to be. I feel like this movie's not going to be commercially successful.
We'll see.
We'll see. So.
I don't think it will just go on the basis of it being.
Most Oscar winners don't, though. Most Oscar contender movies don't really.
But again, we're in the middle of a pandemic. They're talking about only in theaters. Like,
it's not going
theater.
Y'all ain't edit that trailer to say like theaters and possibly streaming, because the way America's maneuvering right now, we really can't be in confined spaces for 2 hours.
Nah.
Yeah, breathing each other's air.
I think that might have a lot to do with the desire to get the revenue.
Oh yeah.
It's more money in going to the theater. So
but
let's go get the money.
I've seen a lot of, well, not a lot of, I believe AMC has cut a deal with some distributors. I forget which distributor, but like they will get a percentage of the profits with the movies that go to streaming.
Yeah, they can
figure it out.
Theater, they get like the first couple weeks profits, and then if they want to go streaming or do it simultaneously, it's only after they've done at least 2-3 weeks, whatever the agreement is, of theatrical running. But we're in a new paradigm, and so they're like, all right, well, we still want to cut any money too, so we can open up our theaters and make all the new changes and shit like that. But
it's not gonna be safe. There will be a longer time where it's not safe. So they really need to figure out this video on demand thing.
I don't trust it until the vaccine is available, and all those hard-hitting Karens out there who don't want to wear their mask but will get a vaccine, get that daggone vaccine, and I see these numbers drop. I'm not congregating in any place that's not like getting my market.
It's so tough. It's hard. I mean, like, especially like speaking about the film, it's to me, it's like a part 2 to the J. Edgar movie. That
the J. Edgar movie.
The J. Edgar movie, and they didn't like Clint Eastwood directed that film. Leonardo DiCaprio played J. Edgar Hoover, so it's like the likelihood that they're gonna, as far as like awards and stuff is concerned, I hope. Oh God, I hope. But I doubt it, because it's like, Hollywood's not gonna allow for them to overshine, Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I think it's gonna be an amazing film. Like L. O'Carry said, those guys can act, man. I love how Lakeith is as retarded as he can be. I don't know, can I say retarded?
That's fine.
Nobody say retard anymore. Like
as lead paint special as he can be. He really can act. You know what I'm saying? And he has a lot of range, and
he's kind of like the Black Johnny Depp. Like he can, he can act in a wide variety of things.
So hopefully, I'm just go see it. I want to go see it. I want to actually go out to the theaters. Like in my mind, I see myself taking a bunch of kids to go see the movie, like youth. To go see this movie, kind of like how I was young and I went to go see Boys in the Hood. My mom took me to see that movie. Like, yo, get this culture in you, understand what's going on in the world. So I think it's extremely important.
Here's what you should do, L-Biz, is you should make a trip to Chicago. Friday, Saturday night, we should go see the movie in the Harper Theater. And then you should be on the show the next day after the movie comes out, and we can talk shit. And
it'll be like late 2021, so it's plausible. For sure.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I'm bringing people.
Bring all types of niggas and shit.
Why do I hear Boondocks right now? What's
Ashley?
You can't hear us. Ashley.
Why are you? Did you mute yourself?
Sorry.
Live radio, folks. Well, it's not even the radio anymore. Live streaming. So Judas and the Black Messiah, story of Fred Hampton, will be in theaters supposedly in 2021. Keep an eye out for that. Hope that we survive that long. Our next movie, How to Fake a War, IMDb writes it up as when an outbreak of peace threatens rock star Harry Hope's charity concert, he dispatches his PR consultant to create a fake war story until the concert at least. DJ L-O'Carry, if you could hit us with that clip.
I've got Grammys, Tonys, Oscars. This is my time. I want to be a global humanitarian. I can't do that without stopping a war, Kate. Just make it happen.
What do we know about war?
Enough to fake one.
one. Very good, very good.
Where are the dead kids?
Cue explosion!
That was pathetic.
Following the distressing images.
He's apologising for the story we faked. Oh, come on.
Planes! Images of death!
This is great.
More noise, please. More pain, like you're crucified. Boots on the ground! It's a full-scale invasion!
What are you talking about?
Stop, everyone, stop! I'm the leader and I declare peace. Peace.
All-out war. Yes.
She's going to stop the war.
Wait for me!
Cue explosion!
What do you say? Do you want to join me in changing the world?
I'm your universe, Kate! Obey my physics! Hope is dope. I say hope is dope, mother. Ain't nobody got time for that.
So, again, this movie has already been released, so I imagine it's on Amazon. I would actually imagine specifically it's on Amazon. Jay Farrow is in it. I like Jay Farrow. I don't like every single thing that he does, but I think he does really good impressions. And when he acts, he's pretty funny. His stand-up, hit or miss. Clearly,
I'm sorry. What was the summary for this movie again?
Harry. Wait a minute. Let me click back on it. A musician wants to do his peace concert, but he can't do it without a war, so he fakes a war. Charity concert is the one. Where to get a concert out?
I feel like ladies and gentlemen, is it supposed to be like an American artist make a pop star?
You know who it's supposed to be.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, good. Because the reason I haven't said his name yet is because he's like Freddy Krueger. If you say his name, he gets more powerful. And I don't talk that shit on this show.
Oh, okay. Well, because I'm saying it's like, okay, so you want a peace concert for a war, but it's like
you want a war for a peace concert.
Yeah, but it's like pick one. I mean, China and Taiwan got their thing going on. The Koreas are like tensions been high for years.
Well,
and then just America in general.
Yeah.
You have a peace concert every other week for police brutality and just inequality for any brown person.
That's what Versus is.
Well, here's the thing though. This is, we also have to keep in mind that this is a movie.
I know, but it's like
they had to make some stuff for entertainment's sake.
I know, but it's like if I'm supposed to suspend my disbelief, it needs to make some semblance of sense. And it's like this concept for the world we are living in right now.
This probably wasn't made during the
I can't suspend that belief. I can't suspend it. And on top of that, the trailer didn't make me laugh. Nothing in that was funny.
It seemed a lot like things that this person would say in real life. I'm sure he's told somebody, "I am the universe, obey my physics."
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. But
what rapper do you think it is? Because I can envision it being I can envision it being a few different rappers.
Yeah, I guess it could.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like
Ash.
It's a no.
Nope.
Hard no, not a soft no.
That's
hard no. I didn't laugh. Didn't even get a chuckle out of me. It's just no. Who wrote this? Give me the receipts. I'm googling. What's the name?
Tim Price. He has written nothing you've ever heard of.
You said Kim Price?
Yeah.
Tim White?
Tim, like Timothy.
Tim. T-I-M?
Yeah.
Tim Price.
Steve, what do you think of this?
Is this coming out on a platform higher quality than YouTube?
I think so. It came out 2 days ago, so I imagine.
Okay. Yeah. So the way I see it is that after I scroll all the way to the bottom, this is the movie that comes on. That,
great. Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime. So once you, this is what appears once you scroll past Shadows every time you're like, this is the next movie after Shadows. Every single time. Some movie like this
Amazon recognizes that you're a Negro. I'm like, you must like those Negro movies. Here you go.
I'm like, thank you for recommending King of Paper Chasing, but I've already seen it. Like, like I don't need to fucking see King of Paper Chasing again.
IMDb you have on here is only for Judas. Like both of the IMDb links are for Judas.
Jim Price?
No, I'm in the breakout, and the link to the IMDb pages are both for Judas.
Oh yeah, no, that's because I fucked that up. Type "how to fake a war" into Google. You all can also.
But like, it's like if it's on a okay, so this is what the movie I will watch after the show, and I'm like, I don't know what to watch, and like my white passing girlfriend is not with me right now, so I'm not gonna I won't put this on for us together, but by myself I will watch this. But if I had to pay for it, I would this is I wouldn't even bother to bootleg this. I wouldn't even type this into 1, 2, 3 movies at all.
You don't need the cartels to know what you're watching. I'm
Yeah, I don't.
1, 2, 3 movies.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because the cartels are CIA, so
the Russians, all of them.
Yeah.
So that is a soft yes from Steve.
That's a involuntary yes.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not consent in any shape or form.
DJ, I'm sorry. What do you
What was that?
Go ahead and hit the no button. Oh, it's not the no button. I got it wrong.
This is an excuse for Jay Farrell to use this Kanye West impersonation.
I mean, it might be a good impersonation. He does good impersonation.
I'm gonna say this. Jay Farrell is a very talented impersonator. He's a shitty actor.
Did you watch Black Famous?
I did.
I thought it was
the dude on
actually, you know what? No, yeah. Actually,
I
I watched the first episode of Black Famous and was like, nope, I ain't watching this. This ain't for me.
I watched the whole thing. I thought it was decent.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I couldn't get past the first episode. It didn't catch my attention. I ain't. You know, it seems kind of. The first episode was too contradictory for me to even want to like actually spend my time with it. And then I saw that movie. I think I told you I saw that movie he did with Cat Williams or whatever, where he was making fun of the fact that he does so many different impersonations, and he needs to be. It was 15 minutes of fame or something like that. 15 seconds of fame or something like that. But it was a movie.
A lot of meta work.
Yeah, I mean, like it was him basically trying to do impressions and shit, and this is just another movie where he's just doing impressions and shit, and it's like yourself or want to be the next Eddie Murphy, and you only got one stick, man. You know what I mean? Like you gotta. I need to enjoy you as an actor, as a like person. You know what I mean? So it really doesn't capture me at all. Now, am I gonna watch this? I give all shitty black movies that get like an actual budget and give it a chance.
What's the name of that movie?
Yes, there you go. Yeah, man. Like Steve, this would probably be some shit that I put on and then regret. Actually, I don't regret it. I just watch it. I watch it and then I make fun about how horrible it is. Like, I am a stickler for paying for awful movies to watch.
I respect that.
Also, like, I had so many like movies that I rented from Redbox that were awful. I knew they was gonna be bad, and I forget to take them back, and then I end up paying full price.
That's what I was waiting for too.
So, yeah, I mean, I think I own I think now I own the house, the haunted house on Marlon Wayans.
That was not good. I tried to watch it.
I think if nothing else, I will definitely watch all the other film critics tear into it.
See, but that's the thing. I can't
Jay
personally
Farrell,
enjoy it.
just an impersonator, right? He's not like a stand-up comedian.
No, he's a stand-up. He's a stand-up comedian
too.
Yeah, he's an eye
What's
comedian.
I feel like I'm the only person that likes Jay Farrell here.
How's the stand-up?
No,
like
I think Jay Farrell is a funny dude, but that's what I'm saying. It's like Eddie Murphy did impressions. He was good. You know what I'm saying? Like
Robin Williams did impressions.
You were right. He just doesn't do much else. Even though, again, I thought Black Famous was good.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Is like if you are going to be that cat who does impressions, but then you constantly make content that says, "Hey, I'm not just that cat that does impressions," and then you still do movies that are just you doing impressions.
Yeah.
It's too many.
It's a downward spiral.
Yeah, so I mean, like for me, like that first, I knew I wasn't gonna like Black Famous because the first episode was about, you know, hey man, don't wear the dress shit. You know what I mean? And then, and then he still wore a dress. Like it was still, you know what I mean? So it was just like,
what's his name? Kevin Hart did that whole I will never wear a dress. Saturday Night Live, wore a dress.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it was just like, yo, if you're gonna make content about that, it feels like you're being a contradictory artist, in my opinion. It's like if you say you're not gonna do something and you still do it, and then you make content about, hey, I'm more than this, but then you still do it. It's like I can't buy into you because everything that you've told me about yourself contradicts yourself, and then you're also lying to me.
And at the same time, it's like you speak to your what?
Hey, Ashley, L-Biz hasn't won yet.
Yeah, that was my it. I'm done.
No, that's fine. I personally, I respect everybody's opinion about this film. I agree with everybody's opinion about this film. However, I think we're kind of deep diving way too far into the film.
I mean,
totally ridiculous movie. It's like when I saw the trailer for the first time, it made me think about that movie, The Interview. Right?
I didn't like that either. I did not watch that either.
Okay, so here's the deal with The Interview, and I'm not going to spoil it because I don't remember any of it.
Go for it. I ain't gonna watch it.
But I do remember that it was funny, and here's why it was funny. Because when I watched it, I was high as shit.
Oh, I forgot about being high as shit.
I don't know why. That's because you're high as shit.
So now imagine, because like what Steve was saying, is like I can imagine him not necessarily just kind of trying to get off his Kanye jokes or whatever the case may be, but like I could see this being like Joe Budden in today's time.
Yeah, like, I can see it being. I was gonna say it could be Diddy.
Right.
Yeah.
So imagine, like I can only imagine. I'm imagining myself watching this film high with the specific artist who I think that he's trying to spoof in this movie, and I feel like it'll be funny.
It could be one of Drake's back tattoos.
See what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Kyrie, you made great points about Jay Farrell and his shortcomings as an actor, because I definitely agree with that. I feel like, you know, he should have more range. He should attempt to have more range if he desires to have more success. But I mean, it's on Amazon. I mean,
yeah.
For the
Amazon
record,
really is a step above Tubi. Like they share movies. I'll go on Amazon. Mind you, my girlfriend pays for Amazon, and I'll be like, I can watch this for free on Tubi, right?
Yeah. For the record, L-Biz, for the record, I did say I was going to watch it though. I did say I was going to watch it. I'm not be ashamed, but I'm gonna tell you why I don't like this motherfucker. So.
It actually reminds me of Wag the Dog. I don't know if anybody ever saw that movie. Dustin Hoffman was in it. It was about the same thing, like people faking a war. I believe it was to get press accolades. Like it was a bunch of press people faking the war. So it seems like a black version, or at least Wag the Dog was a black person in it, and I like Wag the Dog. So I'm down.
Never saw that. So
it was you know what? Nope. I feel like it's one of those movies that isn't talked about much because it's too real. Like Enemy of the State, too real. People don't talk about that. Like you can write an article about it, somebody's probably gonna tell you like, no, we can't air that because of reasons. When the actual reason is no, it's because we do surveil the shit out of everybody.
Watch Wag the Dog.
There you go. So Amazon Prime, How to Fake a War, Jay Farrell and other people you've never heard of. I don't know. You heard it here. We might watch it.
I mean, it's people gonna get high and they gonna watch it. But are we gonna? and enjoy it. Is it gonna be good? No. Like, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be one of those movies you tell your friends is good because you saw it high, and then they watch it sober, and they're like, "Why did you recommend it?"
There you go. There you go.
I forgot to tell you to have weed with you when you watch it.
So, folks, it is 8:45. We're going to go into our second DJ L-Okari mix of the evening. DJ L-Okari is gonna hit you with some hits. DJ L-Okari, what hits you gonna hit him with?
So we got another video by L-Biz that we're gonna play, and it's called Mobbin'. You wanna talk a little bit about this before we play that one?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so boom. So Mobbin' is a song that I wrote. It was inspired by it was inspired by a few different events that was going on prior to all of this stuff that's happening, with the riots and the protesting and everything like that. Towards the end of last year, I kind of saw a lot of this stuff coming. And so, I wanted to speak about that and, about the oppressiveness of our society and how we just sick of the BS. And salute to my homie, Coney Brooks from the Bronx, who hopped on the record with me. We shot the video in Harlem on Martin Luther King Boulevard, which was pretty dope as well. Yeah, man.
Dope-ish, man. All right, and then we playing some other. Again, we got Stomping Grounds this Thursday coming up, featuring Substantial. So I'm really excited about that. So I'll be playing some tracks from him as well as some more amazing young people that are always featured. So I know I'm going to be playing a track by this young man by the name Superboy the Viper. So the name of that song is called Wine for Me. So I'll be playing that in a minute too.
The Viper.
The Viper. That
is a terribly underused title.
Hey, now.
Like, I feel like in the 80s, everything was called Viper or something. The fun word. So, folks, BLURDDOTRADIO, you are watching BlurdDotRadio. We will be back at 9 o'clock with our shot of the evening in some sort of game of trading rappers. Stay tuned.
Toss a fucking cap in your cap, consider it incest. Front and wind up flat on your back, we tax it with interest. Pitching wolf tickets, bet we pay your ass in chin checks. Hustle till the well is dry, that mean it ain't a cent left. Yes, what I reply when they asking me if I'm busy. Nights I slept with stomach empty, got my hustle in a frenzy. Binging on these Benjis, bank deposits, I need plenty. Try to rob and find a semi to your noggin. Leave you cold as Haagen-Dazs, still we mobbing. Still we mobbing. Clutching duckers, proper paper touching, screaming fuck the cops. Act disorderly with authorities till the killing stops. To get that grip up, the pistols hiccup. This is a stick up. They panic when the pawn knocks off the queen and bishops. Fear us when they sense hostilities match. Still this crooked system do you like Sebastian if you legally strapped. Eager to escape the meager, we've inherited respect. Ain't what they care to give, they'd rather see us starving, so we mob. Still we mob. Still we mobbing.
My flow cold as Antarctica in the ice age. Dice games got them dressing sharper than a knife blade. White cane got the block jumping like it's double dutch. A fifth of Henny had them broads drippy like the lights paid. Old bookie back when the iron spark and you lay low. Nah, we don't know the shooter officer, the case closed. Flowers so fast they in the garden cause they hate snow. And we ain't need a cam to get them freaky cause they bang bros. Having premonitions, hitting sisters off the liquor. Out of line with iffy niggas, hitting switches, taking pictures, get ridiculous. If you asking for the point, then get a pencil. If you really gotta ask, then I should probably get specific, but I can't. Cause I ain't violating code for shit. But if If you know about this water and you hold the shit. That's a rite of passage where we from. You make the most of this. The niggas at your door to leave you wetter than the ocean is. Follow all these rappers, Maury Povich. I used to write these rhymes when I was home alone to glow Macaulay Culkin. Now I rep a gang that play no game that leave you stained. You want no problems, we be wildin' when we mobbin', nigga.
Close the conversations with them texts or a big cake. Spray the activator on a hater, watch it so glow. Right until we rise, and if we silent, then we won't grow. Won't grow, won't grow, won't grow. See, we take by force, cause we got no choice. That legal pistol ain't even an issue. They feel your skin color, brother. So we mobbin'. L-Biz. Coney. Erie County, what's up?
It's Emerald P on the beat, baby.
I love the way she touching on my body. I love the way she feeling my strong team. My body, my strong team. She give me kiss, she give me everything. Me, I get it, girl. I fuck it anything. Baby girl, I'm ready tonight. Oh baby girl, wine for me. She don't do me like she just want to chop my money. Oh baby girl, wine for me. She don't do me like she just want to chop my money. Oh baby, hold me close. Baby, calm me down. Baby, come to my room. Oh baby. Hey, I love the way when she shaking it for me. I love the way when she dancing it for me. She give me joy, she give me right. Hey, baby, come into my room. I go give you this boom. She gon' come into my room. She gon' give you this boom. Hey, she give me kiss, she give me everything. Me, I get it, girl. I forget anything. Baby girl, I'm ready tonight. Oh baby girl, wine for me. She do me like she just want to chop my money. Oh baby girl, wine for me. She do me like she just want to chop my money. Baby, hold me, baby, don't go. Baby, hold me tight. Baby, like the way, I like the way you wine for me. Wine for me. Baby girl, baby, wine for me. Baby. My shame, let's share. Baby, oh, baby, I love you. I want you. I want that thing. I love you. There's something about this girl. She looking so good with that big yash, with that big waist. I feel like touching with that big waist. Oh, feel that big waist, baby. Baby, don't go. Baby, don't go. I know that you feeling the vibes, you feeling the something. She give me kiss, she give me everything. Me, I get it, girl. I fuck it anything. Baby girl, I'm ready tonight. Oh baby girl, wine for me. She don't do me like she just want to chop my money. Oh baby girl, wine for me. She do me like she just want to chop my money.
I'll give you that love. It's Emerald P. Dirty love. Can you tell me what's up? Got you rolling up, and you ain't even like one. No. Got your nails done. I took you to the post, I was toasting by the ocean. When we post on the gram, moving to the notion. Hey, yeah, more cake, more drink. She's more than a friend, they say. It's all up to love. It's all up to love. You wanna go? Wake up, yeah. Wake up. Or do you wanna go? Wake up, yeah. Wake up. Do you want to go? Wake up. Where do you wanna go? Wake up. Don't go falling in love. BlurdDotRadio. I only want you for the night.
only want you for the night. Train wreck, storyteller might have had too much to dream. Train wreck, she's leaving for the meet. In the background, popping pills till she pass out. Train wreck, drink from my cup, do not take it from me. Add a little ice, let me take control of your strawberry hips, strawberry lips. God gave you a gift, let me show you how to walk with it. Linger on my linger while we rock with it. I'm a village boy, but I'll treat you like my wanna queen. Go? Yeah. Hey, do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Oh, 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 yeah. I do you wanna go? Yeah. Say yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa. Come to a place that you don't know. Maybe you can let your hair down, no, we play down. Can we say now? Everybody seems to know that I've been loving you, yeah, yeah. That you've been loving me, yeah, yeah. We can take it to Malawi, eh? Amani say, come take a dance with the Guardians. Hit them with the dance they know. Hit them with the dance they know, they know. We go summer, hit them with the dance we know. Hit them with the dance we know, we know. We go, yeah, yeah. More drink. Say she more than a friend, they say. It's all up to love, yeah, yeah. It's all up to us, yeah. Hey, do you wanna go? Hey, do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Oh, 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 yeah. I do you wanna go? Yeah. Shai says to me Changanika, dripping cold from Tanganyika. Word on the street, she from Tanzania. Kenya, Malawi, or down in Zambia. Melanin Queen, she from South Sudan. Mama said she love it, she from Makobola. Nairobi, Kampala, Kigali, oh, she from Lagos, oh, my African queen. Do you wanna go? Hey, do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? And I follow you, don't go on much, don't go on much. My baby say that he love me. He never put none above me. My baby say, I ain't got worry about nothing. Whatever I want, he got it. My baby swear that he love me. My baby say, my baby a real man. He always do everything I like. I love him, no question. He put it down every single time. Yeah, know what you thinking? You wish you had a love like mine. A love like this here only come once in a lifetime. Yeah, guess I looked up on mine. Yeah, he's so gentle and kind. Yeah, my baby's so damn fine. Yeah, goddamn. My baby say that he love me. My baby say he never put none above me. My baby say I ain't got worry about nothing. Whatever I want, he got it. My baby swear that he love me. My baby say
BlurdDotRadio will be coming back right after this.
My baby say he never put none above me. My baby say I ain't got worry about nothing. Whatever I want, he got it. My baby swear that he love me. My baby say don't know where he came from. Never had love like this in my life. Down for whatever, he can't get whatever it is he like. Yeah, holding out never. My baby can get it whenever, wherever. Cause a love like this here only come once in a lifetime. Guess I looked up on mine, yeah. He's so gentle and kind, yeah. My baby's so damn fine, yeah. Goddamn. My baby say that he love me. My baby say he never put none above me. My baby say I ain't got worry about nothing. Whatever I want, he got it. My baby swear that he love me. My baby say that he love me. My baby say he never put none above me. My baby say I ain't got worry about nothing. Whatever I want, he got it. My baby swear that he love me. My baby say
H-R, we be hard and so proud and bold. H-R, we be hard and so
We'll be coming back right after this song.
H-R, we be hard and so proud and bold. H-R, we be hard and so proud and bold. Music need a little more heart, little more soul. Either do many shallow verses, nothing deep, grab the surface. Too weak to be defined as timeless, so we gotta guide these blinded rhymers away from the shiny diamonds and fancy coats. Show 'em what matters most. Rappers boast, stunt and show ball, scared to be looked at as something so soft, trying to be hard, but they hardly real. Make so-called music you hardly feel. That's why they leave a lot left to be desired. So I try to write to rekindle the fire, lifting it higher. The simple man with a pen, trying to give you something you can feel again. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. And they love to hear it, construct the lyrics to touch the spirit. So fresh and inspire the hopeless. Better myself and retire the dopest. Or at least well respected, I'm free to be me. And I sell my message, but people are rarely rich. So for little or nothing, I share my gift. While you vibe to it, stare and drift. In the space, take your mind on a different trip. To a place music nowadays never ventures. Embrace the experience, let me enter the next adventure. Remains a mystery, then I paint a picture to stain your memory. And secure my place in history. In your heart, I stay convinced of me. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. H-E-R, we be heart and soul, proud and bold. H-E-R, we be heart and soul, proud and bold. I was told not to hold back and wrote raps for cats to use for healing. Say things that you ain't used to hearing. Don't believe everything the news revealing. So I grab mics and use speakers to expose gems for the true seekers. Cause they just might be the future leaders. Erasing all doubt, make true believers. And you and me, all is possible. Self-pride can't make y'all unstoppable. And help you push through your obstacles. Peace is a must, war is optional. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain. He who's in love with the art should know it's always best to come from the heart. When the music don't feel the same, need to let the world feel your pain.
All right, guys, we're about to come back. And we're back.
All right, you are watching BlurdDotRadio. DJ L-Okari just hit you with some hits. DJ L-Okari, what hits did you hit them with?
So that last track was just called Heart by the amazing Substantial. Before that we heard a track by oh shit, ain't no bass. There you go. Before that we heard a song called Say by Darren Alexis. Please go out and support her. She's amazing. Before that we heard what was before Say? I'm trying to think who was before Darren Alexis. Shai Tulani. Yeah, so that was Shai Tulani. Before that, and the name of that track was called Love Drank. It's D-R-A-N-K, so Drank. You know? And before that, we heard a track by a young man by the name of Superboy the Viper. And the name of that song is called Wine For Me. And then we got hit off with a music video by L-Biz called Mobbin'. Yeah.
L-Biz, you want to really quickly reiterate where people can find and purchase Latter-day Saint?
For sure. Once again, you can find me at My Name Is L-Biz. You know what I'm saying? Latter-day Saint is available IStayBusy.com and all streaming platforms. And if you are still spinning CDs every now and then like I do, you can shop.IStayBusy.com and cop a hard copy while supplies last and get a cool t-shirt too.
There you go. So folks, it's time to do a shot.
Okay,
yeah, go ahead.
Here at BlurdDotRadio, DJ L-Okari hooked us up with a friendly young lady, a black queer woman who works for CH Distillery named Yo. Yo didn't believe that black people drink Jepson's Malort.
Because we don't.
Hello, Kari said we do constantly.
Black people will drink anything that's free and given to them.
That's not nice. So, folks, head down to CH Distillery, get your own bottle of Jepson's Malort. They also have a wide variety of liquor that does not taste like Jepson's Malort.
Yes, their bourbon is really good. I've been drinking it with my tea this whole time.
It's strong, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it is.
It's smooth, but like definitely the aftertaste, you feel it.
I mean, they put
And
their
it gets you
Jepson
drunk,
spit.
to quote Dave Chappelle.
It gets you drunk.
DJ Lokari, could you play us the shot music? All right, folks. Whatever you are drinking, hold your glasses to the screen. The toast goes. I got this from E40. Hold your hand out as though there's a drink in here. E40 said this on the Breakfast Club. The toast goes. Not above you. I am not below you. I am right here with you. Is that a twisty string?
No. It's just,
That's like a good like.
Woo! This Malort been aging while I was gone.
Yeah, it's not good when it's aged. It's not good.
Woo!
Did you?
It depends on
If you don't keep the air on it while you're gone, then it's not gonna
Gotta
be.
get some of that air on it.
Yeah, baby.
It's definitely spicier when you're like, yeah.
If you enjoy bitter liqueurs, this is the one for you.
I got a 2 pull. So I can't.
Can't splash the liquor.
Do it make you rhyme different? do it make you rhyme different?
When I drink, I do rhyme different.
Yeah.
I will admit.
Are you about to freestyle into somebody's ear right now?
Yeah. See, right.
I got your beat. Let's get it.
Like spitting for real.
Well, folks, speaking of rap, we are going to try to remotely play a game called Trading Rappers. This is a Blurred favorite, and I believe we are one of the few people that have a deck because they don't sell it anymore. Shout out to Kenyatta Forbes, who put this game together. There is a game called Trading Races, which is used as a educational tool that teaches kids Black history. Pick up your Trading Races card is it at Trading Races? Shit. Wait a minute. We just lost our sponsorship. We don't get sponsorship.
Oh no.
Trading Races on Google pulls up tradingracesgame.com. Shout out to Kenyatta Forbes. She is truly a brilliant individual. Now, since we are not in the studio, I have concocted a way to deal the cards. It's going to take some memorization. I'm going to share my screen because on my screen I have a random result, tournament draw, dicey type of website. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out 10 cards.
Tight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Move everything over because I didn't predict the space well. 10. In this random number generator, I've listed 1 through 10. It will pop up 2 numbers for each person, and that will correspond with the card on the table. Also, I've let everybody know you are free to pick your own wild card just so you have an extra card. We don't know how long these rounds are going to go. L-Biz, for reference, sometimes we take half an hour to do one hand.
I mean,
so
don't judge us. We're into the game.
We'll see how far this goes.
Okay.
Also, I'm hoping that Vanilla Ice is laid down just so everybody can hear DJ Lokari go into the spiel about why Vanilla Ice.
I mean, this is really, I don't know. I don't know.
He's a joker in the.
He's not a joker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's definitely he's the Jared Leto Joker.
The Jared Leto Joker did not get enough shine. I think that there is a way for Jared Leto to have. I have a good theory about like where that character was going. I'm just gonna be honest.
Here's the thing though. You like it because of where the character was going. I hate it because of where the character went.
I mean, there was a theory that he was gonna be. You know, hey, don't start talking. You know, if you don't want me to talk. I'm just saying.
So, can you all see the tournament draw?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So I got cards 3 and 4. Cards 3 and 4 are. DJ Lokari, is there like a drum roll or something?
I mean, I got the Jeopardy music.
That's fine. 3 and 4 are Slick Rick and Easy E. Pretty good for me. Steve is group 2. He got 6 and 2. 1, 2. 6 and 2 are Big Daddy Kane and Ja Rule. How do you feel about those guys?
I mean,
it's hard for me to feel a type of way. One of the people I fucking I don't care for, and then Big Daddy Kane, I feel like I'm a little too young to care for.
Who's in Posse? That's all you need.
Yeah. No, I mean I know Big Daddy Kane.
You know Big Daddy's Kane?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Whoa.
But like I don't feel attached to Big Daddy Kane as far. I feel a little bit on the other side. I do feel a little bit more attached to Ja Rule because sometimes.
Where would you be without you? Where would you be without?
I was thinking about smelling pussy.
Whoa.
Oh,
yeah, you get it. You get it. Is that you, Joe?
That could have gone so long.
You didn't give me the room for the joke that I was hoping for, Michael.
It's okay.
Well, there's time. You got 1 and 10. 1 is Missy Elliott.
Okay.
10 is Lupe Fiasco.
Okay. I can go on all day with that. I'm cool with that.
DJ Lokari is a big Lupe fan.
I love Lupe. Almost
Ash,
as much as I love,
What happened?
Nothing.
Right on. Ash, you got 8 and 7. 8 and 7 are LL Cool J and Tyga.
Ashley?
Ash, do you know any Tyga songs?
Ashley, you're on mute.
Ash, you're on mute.
I'm okay.
Is she unmuted?
Sorry, when you full screen it throws my screens all over the place.
Oh yeah. I gotta tell it not to do that.
I want to say I know a Tiger song, but I can't name it.
You don't know one better than
Rack City.
Oh, Taste, and I only know that because of Steve and Elgin, because every time somebody gets Tyga, that's what they bring up.
No, not. Like I'd have to hear a Tiger song and be like, "Oh yeah, I know that." Now you can't.
But he's on everybody's song, bro. I'm telling you, he's.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Kardashian when she was 17.
You need to in a song. You need to actually play the song and say this is a Tiger song. And I'll be like, okay, but you need a track.
Listen, I just had to go on YouTube and dispute every copyright claim you've ever gotten. So let's not play the song.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. What am I supposed to be doing with these names? Saying
we would be arguing who would win with whoever everybody else throws out. L-Biz, you got Future and the wild card. So you have 2 wild cards. Does everybody have their like mental wild card? You can pick anybody.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Future is he's iconic in his role. I think Future is iconic. He's done some stuff. He was in the Dungeon Family.
He was.
Yeah.
Meathead or some shit like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, his name was Meathead. Yeah.
His name was Meathead. That actually sounds like a Dungeon Family name, though.
Yeah.
Oh well.
He was right in there with the Lumberjacks. I will reiterate who everybody has because you're just gonna have to remember these. I can hold your cards up for you.
I mean, I think you can kind of remember. I had Lupe and Missy.
Yep. Steve, you remember who you had?
I had Big Daddy Kane and Ja Rule.
Ash, do you remember who you have?
LL Cool J and Tyga.
And L-Biz, do you remember who you had?
I have Future and somebody else. Wild card. Gotcha.
All right, so I will start us off, and I will play Eazy-E because I am from a little city called Cleveland, and if it wasn't for him, Bone Thugs-n-Harmony would not have come to prominence. Steve.
I'm gonna play Ja Rule, but either way, when it really comes down to it, I'm voting for Tyga. I'm listening to Taste right now, like while we're
DJ L.O. Kari.
I'm gonna play Lupe Fiasco right now.
Okay. Ash.
Got him! I guess LL Cool J.
Only one of these people survived the shark attack in the movie.
Only
Actually,
one.
I don't know how Tiger lives his life. Maybe he was in the movie too. L-Biz.
All right. I'm gonna have to default to my wild card, which is gonna be 50 Cent.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
All right.
50.
So
you put 2 quarters together, you'll have 50.
Yeah.
You know what 50 Cent said when he got a sweater for Christmas? G-Unit.
I was at the thrift store about a month ago, and I found a double-sided G-Unit Bob Marley shirt.
Bro, you're trash, bro. Is them tears, bro?
Why did that happen? All right. So I hope that was Thunder. That was just heard.
Yeah, that was Thunder. Yeah.
Okay, good. You never know in 2020. It might just be a volcano that popped up out of Hyde Park. Out of all the people, what is it? 50 Cent is this one. So we got 50 Cent, LL Cool J, Lupe Fiasco, Ja Rule, and Eazy-E. I'm still going to go with Eazy-E because I don't think there would be a 50 Cent if there had never been an Eazy-E.
Okay.
I don't think that.
Also, then again, LL is the best lyricist out here.
I don't know. I'll argue.
What you got, DJ Oliver?
I mean, because I personally really do like Lupe Fiasco. I feel like his storytelling is really good.
He's definitely a blur. Like, we might not have a platform if it wasn't for all of his songs about giant robots.
I mean, like, I feel like his versatility is really good. I mean, say what you want about like Lasers, but that was like a commercial album and it was really successful as well. So it's like he can go with. I look at Lupe Fiasco as like my generation's Nas.
L-Biz, how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about Lupe being this generation's Nas?
I said, whoa! I said my generation's Nas. Like,
your generation. Pardon me.
Yeah,
your generation.
Yeah, because I'm 33. You know what I mean? So that's like.
Yeah.
I can't think of who else would be Nas to it. I mean, what's the Waka Flocka just said on Drink Champs that he believes Big Crit is the Southern Nas, and I stand by that. I think
I can stand by that. Except for there'd be no Big Crit without Pimp. So
true.
That's
right.
Yeah.
And like under that standpoint, there would be no Eazy-E without Ice Cube.
Yeah.
And I mean, as far as
that is, like directly linked.
I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, as far as like people who can stand on their own, like Lupe most definitely is a person who has had influence, but he is most definitely his own person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of other rappers.
LL Cool J?
Over LL Cool J?
LL was the first LL. Nobody else made I'm Bad and I Need Love.
I think LL is dope, but I don't feel like he has as much versatility as Lupe. Maybe.
I haven't listened to enough Lupe to be able to contest that, to be honest. But LL definitely. I mean, LL was like the first very light-skinned rapper.
How many classic albums does LL Cool J have besides I'm Bad?
Everything up to go.
He has about 2 or 3 classic albums.
He has a lot of classics. Let me actually do research. Everything up to greatest of all time.
Yeah. I gotta say at least 3.
I would say that LL Cool J's popularity had last longer than Lupe Fiasco. I'll give him
That's
that.
true, and I always think that's sad. Like Lupe is one of those rappers. I did shout out to Mark Riggio. I did hip hop trivia. He has a hip hop trivia game called The Questions, and the icebreaker question was name a rapper whose career stopped short of what you thought it would get up to.
So Lupe has 4 in my opinion. Food and Liquor. It's the second album. What's it called? Damn it. I had 2 shots of Malort. Fuck. Nah. The Cool. So
if you turn up a bottle of Malort,
so it's classic if you can't remember.
I'm about to say it, boy. Shit. I said the Cool. All right, so the Cool is the second one, and then Lasers is a classic album. I'm sorry, it is. It's a commercial
you gotta
success.
Apologize.
A commercial
it
success.
Might not be a classic.
It's a commercial success. It was a commercial success, and then also Murals. I think his last is like the album for Murals is gorgeous. 7 minutes bars, killed it.
Okay. Steve, did we get you yet?
I think I said I vote for Tyga no matter what.
Tyga is not on the canvas right now.
Gang. So I have a question. I have a bit of a disagreement after thinking about what you said about no Eazy-E or 50 Cent wouldn't exist without Eazy-E.
Because Dre wouldn't be the same. Therefore,
well, why wouldn't he if Ice Cube is the primary reason for the success of NWA?
Well, here's the thing. Would Ice Cube have been as successful without writing all the lyrics for NWA if he was just a solo act?
I mean, he did well as a solo act.
I think so. Would he have had the business connections that Eazy-E got?
I think Ice Cube is an example of one of those people who is a hustler, and I think he would have. Maybe it might not have happened in the same period.
You think he was a hustler back then?
Yeah, absolutely. Because he had the initiative to say these contracts are fucked up. He had the initiative to be like, I don't fuck with you anymore, Dr. Dre. I'm going to go to these East Coast producers to actually hone my sound, and make one of my favorite albums was that America's
Most Wanted.
America's Most Wanted. I think the fact that he had the initiative to do a lot of those things without the support of the group proves that he is the hustler. And also a lot of the films he's doing are created a lot out of his own pocket, which is another hustler initiative. You know what I mean?
Like a lot of NWA movie. I would contest that to say that when he said these contracts are bad, where'd those contracts come from? Those weren't just offered to him. Those were offered to
the whole. But he was the one that saw it. He didn't just see the money. He saw the whole thing. He all saw the bigger picture.
But so it was not. He saw it because it was presented to him.
Right. I can't argue with that. But I think just that little portion of what happened to him, from that point forward, definitely makes him a lot more important than like Dr. Dre, in my opinion. Even though Dr. Dre is the producer is always going to make more.
Would not be an Ice Cube without Dr. Dre, though.
The producer is always going to make more money. Inevitably,
I would say if we were going on
until the Genius DAW just came out, it's over for all of us. Where none of us are making money anymore. But yeah.
I would say
that's my opinion.
Yeah, I would say like if we were talking just straight personalities, then I would give it to Eazy-E easily. But if we're talking like bars and whatnot, it most definitely has to be between Lupe and LL Cool J.
I agree with that. Steve, did you say you voted for yet?
I who I'm voting for? It's just anybody but Lupe Fiasco, honestly.
You got to pick somebody.
Ice Cube. I just really don't like it.
Ice Cube's not on the menu.
Got included in the conversation.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What were my choices?
We got 50 Cent, LL Cool J, Lupe Fiasco, Ja Rule, Easy.
Yeah, 50 Cent. Fuck it.
There you go.
I personally think 50 is way too overrated, bro. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
What's that?
I think 50 is way too overrated, man. He has barely one or two good albums.
I really thought, well, one, he has a great album. His first album is great.
Great.
But I always thought that 50 Cent just kind of stitched random punchlines together. Like when you hear, what was it, Patiently Waiting, it's just like they don't really even attach to each other. It's just him saying punchlines. Because I think 50 Cent is a formulaic rapper.
Fam, I honestly
has so much commercial success.
But like honestly,
like making a song that's a story, like Many Men was supposed to be a story. It didn't really fall into a story for me.
It's a great album. Like look. But also I felt like 50 Cent, I remember when 50's album fucking came out, man, and it was like he could not have had anything but a great album. He had such a juggernaut and persona behind him. You know what I mean? That he could have put out hot ass garbage and people would have still been like, oh, this is the most amazing shit in the world. Because if we're going
50 Cent and Tupac too, Spawn.
That's funny.
Both of them died on the table. Then they came back.
You know. But I mean, honestly, it's like if I had to choose but also it's like Food and Liquor was an amazing ass album. You know what I mean? Like story wise and all that kind of stuff too. So
I kind of have to. I don't agree with that last statement.
What?
Yeah, I think Food and Liquor is one of the most mid albums I've ever heard in my entire life.
Bro, he doesn't like bars.
No, I like bars.
He does, but he said the words to me, you know, when I stopped liking bars?
But no, it's about when Food and Liquor came out. I was like, yo, what the I don't know. There's something about Food and Liquor that just don't hit right with me.
For the record, Steve said he's only voting for Tyga.
Hey man, Tyga can rap.
Did he?
He's a light-skinned Lil Wayne. Light-skinned Lil Wayne.
I've never given him a chance. I can. There is a song he had with DJ Snake.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I like Tyga.
Tyga's fun, but it's not good.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun.
Here's my 50 Cent lyrical objection. Right?
How many more? How many does he have more than one clever album?
He pieces lines together, right?
Ain't that what a rapper supposed to do?
So does Future, and Future is an icon.
Right.
I'm not really a fan of Future. I just said he's an icon. 50 Cent is definitely an icon.
I think he most definitely is. Yeah, I absolutely think that he is.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you there.
I mean, if I had I'm sitting in front of a laptop. If I can cut and paste all the fucking fucked up shit that I fucking spit into my fucking Pro Tools session and just edit that out, yeah, of course I'm gonna like keep spitting until I get the best song possible. That's just that's the writing process.
Yeah.
You know? That
was before auto-tune. Now you can just put auto-tune over it and people will listen to it.
Yeah, you can pretty much tell me anything.
So from what I'm hearing, we have a vote for Easy, a vote for 50, a vote for Lupe.
I think Ashley.
Ashley.
I'm gonna say I hear you.
My bad.
I'm gonna just say Lupe because Lupe's probably of all the artists on here the only one I've actually legitimately listened to all the most of their albums.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just being biased at this point. I don't care for Lasers. He didn't care for Lasers. Most Lupe fans did not care about Lasers. I've actually had to, well, not had to, but I've recently removed my Lasers poster as you can see now, it's replaced by a Promare poster back there.
Tight, which I still need to watch.
If anyone wants my Lasers poster, it is yours. I'd rather have or
also, you gotta go all the way to
never
Rise
made
Park, though.
posters of those, so I'll probably have to make one at Walgreens. But anyway, yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, that means Lupe wins with 2 votes. Now, here's the question. It is actually time to go. Shout-outs is 5 minutes. Do we want to play another round, or do we want to stop you?
I'm good.
Good in which way? I'm good means 2 different things, depending on the circumstance. On this game, or I'm good to
That's nothing. I don't do good in categories involving music and hip-hop history, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool.
That's a thumbs down.
Fucking smack.
Is that a thumbs down?
I think that is.
That means that I probably need to go to the grocery store in like an hour.
Down. L-Biz, you're our guest. How do you feel?
I would love to stay and chat with you guys, but I gotta go to work. I'm an hour ahead, so it's almost 11 o'clock.
Jesus
Shout
Christ,
out music
that's right.
is on,
Well,
man.
DJ L-Okari won this round of trading rappers.
That's why you trying to see, because you just didn't want me to win.
I mean, that's not exactly why I'm more responsible. Also, I don't want you to win.
I know you don't. I know you
There's
don't.
a competition. I would rather win. I would rather me win than you. So, folks, you've been listening to BlurdDotRadio, BLURDDOTRADIO. I want to give a shout out to Melvin Brooks and Ricardo Jackson, who run our Facebook page. I want to give a shout out to Fatima Martin, Andrea Dumas, Regina Baker, Gigi Baker, for meeting with me today about expanding the Blurred brand. I want to give a shout out to Jerome Jones, aka Kid Mental, who did our outro, all of our drops, and our logo. And I want to give a shout out to my good friend Chris Elize, who I got a chance to talk to yesterday. I've known that guy since 3rd grade. And Michael Blair, aka BlurdOver, who watched this at least at the beginning of the night show. Shout out to all of y'all. Steve, what you got?
Steve.
Oh, it's me now? Oh, okay. What is my shout outs to? So, fuck the police, first and foremost. Shouts to Tyga. That nigga be spitting.
For some reason, 17-year-old and nobody better than
No, they. Yeah, I don't feel good about that. At all.
Happened in real life. He was like 20.
Yeah. Shout outs to everybody who loves everybody. You know, everybody be safe, be smart. If you get handcuffed and taken into custody, just immediately ask for a lawyer.
Support the Chicago Bail Fund.
Support the Chicago Bail Fund. Support all the bail funds you can. If you make a shit ton of money, you know, help people out. Nobody should be incarcerated for low level exercising their right of freedom of speech, and nobody should be incarcerated for like low level felonies that don't make a difference whether you're in jail or not, because if you miss a parking ticket payment and you're in jail for 30 days, you've already ruined your life. That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Free the homies, fuck 12, I'm done. Everybody who loves everybody, love them.
Yeah, hello, Barry.
Yeah, man. First off, shout outs to my mom and my grandma. This is my first BlurdDotRadio, like where I'm not at home, and I feel really sad, man.
Shout out to Elgin for clipping his cat's nails.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah.
That's hard. That's hard.
Nah, man, that's some real shit, bro. Like, we got through it though. She laying down right next to me right now. She all good. Shout outs to some of the artists that played today. Let me see. I can go down my list real fast. Shout outs to, of course, L-Biz for making dope ass music. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, bro. Shout outs to shout outs to let me go back. There you go. Bam. All right, so yeah, shout outs to Taylor Monet. Shout outs to J Ham, C Baby, and also Baby D. Shout outs to Coney Brooks. Shout outs to Superboy the Viper, Shai Tulani, Darren Alexis, my boy Substantial, who will be featuring at Stomping Grounds this Thursday. That is freewrite twitch.tv/freewriteshy, CHI. It's gonna be a great show, man, and thank y'all so much.
RIGT or GHT or right W?
No, WRITE. Yeah. Shout outs to the to all the homies and everything, and people who are trying to get their credit score up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Let's keep it going.
I got good credit. 34 years old. I got good credit.
Hey, man.
37, my credit is absolute shit. I'm fine with it.
It's all right, man. Nah, I get you. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to my credit score going up 200 points in over 2 years. You know what I mean? I'm continuing to try to make that happen. Go up. My goal is to get up to 700 this year. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's gonna be easy. You got it.
I got this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Come join me in the 700 club.
You know what I mean? It's coming up. It's coming up, bro. It's coming up. But anyway, so I can finally move somewhere without really having too much of an issue. So that's what's up. And that's all I gotta say.
All right, Ash got it.
Ash. So once again, shout out to my family and their steady recovery from COVID. Also, shout out to my sister who has gotten her first apartment with her girlfriend. She has not told me, but as is the case with most Black families, you hear news through the grapevine. So I heard from my mom that she has her new place and she's already decorating it and everything, which I have another friend who also shout outs to her. She's getting the keys to her new apartment this week, I believe. And I've been not helping. She's an architect, so she's had I think we're on version 10 of her plans for this apartment. So us women, we gotta have plans in order before we can step foot in the joint. So shout outs to my women who know how to plan and decorate their spaces. So
L-Biz.
Yes, sir. I want to shout out, let me see, Steve Jobs for creating a COVID, which helped me. Shout out to Steve Jobs for creating this COVID. It helped me get a break on my student loans. So thank you. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that is striving to get an 800 credit score. I need you to work on that, my young good brother. You know what I'm saying?
I live in the cash economy. If I can't pay for it by hand, it's fine.
True indeed. It works. It works the same way.
Landlord. If I hand the landlord a bunch of money, listen.
I think the phrase is "word is bond."
Word is bond. Yeah. Man, shout out to my Fly family team out in Harlem and all my friends that's from Cleveland that live in California right now.
We all moved to California. I tried.
Yeah. Shout out
I ended up in Chicago.
Hustle and Easy and all them boys, and man, shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all having me. Last shout out to my daughter Kaya. She starts her job finally this week. She's working, so she can make her own money.
Hey man, that's the success right there as a father. Let's go.
There you go. Is she working in a fast food restaurant?
McDonald's.
Hey man, you gotta start some. That was my
first job.
That was my first job, bro. It's all good. I don't
My
eat that
first
shit
job
no
was
more.
washing
But
dishes
you know,
at the buffet. I do not recommend it.
shit,
Go.
I did that. Also, just real quick before we go, I know we brought up credit scores and all that shit, but like real talk, man, like please, if you're a young black person, you know what I mean, like, and you feel intimidated when it comes to that kind of stuff, like, yo, it's okay. Not everybody is on different levels. This is not a normal conversation that happens amongst black communities and anything like that. So please do not feel ashamed if you're trying to get your shit like together. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. Ask for help. You know what I mean? Like,
My shit's been fucked up.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
like,
I definitely.
The Total Money Makeover. The Total Money. No joke. No joke. I actually teach financial fitness classes in Buffalo. So read the Total Money Makeover. It's very simple. Habits, make a budget. I went 520 credit score to over 700 in about 10 months.
Oh yeah, there's definitely programs where like if you pay your rent electronically, any kind of bills that you pay, that'll like help boost your credit score as well. And if you're young and starting out, like start out with a credit card with like a 500 limit. I started out with like a 300 limit, and over the course of 5 years, my bank has just steadily increased my limit. So you don't have to feel like you got all this money, you're just gonna start spending it. Like spend within your means and just steadily spend it, or use that credit, and you'll build it over time. Otherwise, if you're starting in a deficit, get your things in order, and you can definitely have a minimum credit score of like I think 600 is what a lot of places want in a matter of months.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it can
add
be
me
done.
as an authorized user on all y'all credit cards so I can boost my credit. I don't want the card. I just want to be on it.
My mom off as an authorized user. Because she was messing up my credit. I was like, nah, mom, sorry.
That's what I'm saying, though.
I would also
Cash
say,
app, you cash, but not for credit.
if you are a young person, I don't know how colleges are working now. Avoid loans. Don't fall into the trap. If you don't know what you're going to school for, don't wait until you know.
And
so, folks, this has been BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. Check us out every Sunday, 7:30 to somewhere around 9:30. Next week, we will have 2 members of the Blurds and Whiskey podcast. Then the week after, we will have 2 more members of the Blurds and Whiskey podcast. So there's going to be a whole lot of drinking. Come check out those shenanigans. Love, peace, hair grease. I'll read them.